Hi all. Thanks a lot for joining in very early in the morning. I think it almost feels like, these are my NITK folks. We used to wake up early to be at college around the same time.
No, we never made it to the first period, so never happened, man.
It looks like, few of those bunkers are joined online. But practically speaking, I think it caught my eye, when Nandan Nilekani started doing this, all the ONDC, and of course Nandan is such a big champion. We wouldn't have been following it as much because Nandan is there. We know that something is happening, something is happening.
Big. Thanks, Nandan. Which was trying to build a peer-to-peer commerce network within NITK. And then lockdown happened, and we thought that it was the time to take this model of a closed community commerce platform, a network set of community commerce platforms across the common population, right? And that was the launch of eSamudaay during the first lockdown.
So yeah, Shesh, like Anup said, we sort of banded together about a year and a half ago. This was right during the middle of the COVID lockdowns. So the idea which had the genesis in campus from ChangePay sort of morphed into a much larger community-wide effort. And today we are at that stage where, we've done tests, validated the business model. Like you mentioned earlier, we've seen good traction, good support from the community. Every time you think through this model and what it can do and what impact it can have, you discover something new. And you say, hey, this is something amazing. This can impact and change the way things are being done for much better, right?
So ONDC is something that is just like
Actually,
coming on,
Anup
right?
is being a little modest. So what he usually says during our meetings is, ONDC followed us. What we did in Udpi was two things: validation of our business model, the framework, and also develop theories and what we could do so that becomes a template for replicating across districts in India, right? So we spoke about how we are using Web3 as a principal driving force for our business model.
These companies are promoted by these young digital entrepreneurs, young meaning young at heart, people who want to start a business. Manipal Institute of Technology, we engaged the students there. They built a ride-sharing, a cycle-sharing app. Yeah. So this is an ongoing engagement with developers, because eSamudaay doesn't want to build all the apps that can come in, because the future is unknown and innovation needs to happen on the ground. It's built on a low-code platform with a vision to go to no-code, right?
Okay.
So we want these applications to be rapidly, the workflows, the rules and so on, to be built by non-technologists to be able to create their own rules on the ground.
So what does this translate to? This translates to rapid customer acquisition, and at a district level you are able to quickly onboard many users of the platform.
There's a lack of ability to reach on the ground in small towns. Our model helps ONDC reach small towns. The time I spend is to explain to people, boss, Web3 is just the internet, and it's the old internet coming back, right?
Udpi tokens, Raipur tokens, all of that will be rolled out to be able to say that this local digital business, I own a part of it, so I should support it.
There's a tourism DAO, and there is a restaurant DAO.
So basically, you see, at a district level, you'll call it an LDP.
Yeah, it's a very simple revenue model at eSamudaay. Anybody selling anything on eSamudaay pays eSamudaay 200 rupees a month. That's all.
Yeah, super nominal amount, right? That's really amazing.
We become a gateway for DeFi decentralized finance enterprises.
What is the process to take a specific district like Kolar?
So the first thing is we need to find people called business mentors, and these are people like us, let's say, who take on this goal of data sovereignty for Kolar. For Kolar as a district, how do we take on digital sovereignty as a cause? And then we go out and work with the incubation center to then run an EEP program. It's a call to action to apply, and then we select entrepreneurs from there, mentor them.
Thanks a lot. I think this is a hybrid session. I think so very good presence here as well, and a lot of participants. I think this had a huge amount of RSVP.
Thank you, sir.
You'll be closing out on your round, next 2 days.
That will be wonderful. We'll let you know. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks everyone. Yeah.